Alright, these hard drives aren't going to fill themselves. Let's get the show on the road. Greetings and welcome to Die Drunk and Die presents the Grimstone Chronicles Season 3 Episode 40. I am your host, but not your DM. That stick still is in the firm grasp of Strength 20, Adam. How is everyone doing on this fine Saturday? Oh yeah, we've got a full Ontario crew today, which is nice. Yeah. It's good to see you, Mark. It feels like it's been forever.
Yeah, it's a couple weeks, I think.
Yeah? How's things, man?
They're pretty good. Pretty good. It was my wife's birthday yesterday. Went to a fancy restaurant. I almost choked when one of the desserts was a $10 cinnamon roll. And I had the cinnamon roll. I'm like, I'll take one to go. It was public sex noise good. It was I'll have another one of those. Thank you.
So it was one of those. It was like the Pulp Fiction $5 shake. What the fuck is the $5?
Exactly.
Shake?
It was like
okay.
That's a good.
All right, you got me.
It was an excellent. It was wow. Yeah. I could honestly see myself going to that place and going, no, I don't need the lunch menu. Just bring up the fucking dessert.
Oh, you're reminding me of Red Lobster. I don't know if you remember it. I don't know where else it is in Ontario. Red Lobster.
It's a North American thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, the thing I love the most is their friggin' buttered buns. Biscuits.
Yes, I hear good
Red
things.
Lobster.
I'll take 6 kilograms of those, please.
No.
You know, I'm not a fan of those.
If you go to Costco, they actually sell the biscuit mix. They Red Lobster biscuit mix. I find.
Don't tell me these things. No, not good with stuff
like I'd prefer just like a loaf of peasant bread or something that you could dip into olive oil. I find the biscuits a little too. I don't know. I've never been a fan of biscuits for some reason.
Maybe you just never had good biscuits.
Then we won't fight Red Lobster then.
I just find them dry and not. I always want bread when a biscuit's put in front of me.
I have never left Red Lobster satisfied. You usually go for like the all-you-can-eat shrimp or the lobster tails or whatever, and it's just like a trickle of not enough food where I could be here for days. It's just like I'm just gonna get grumpy over time. The rate with which the shrimp comes and I need to consume calories is just lining up.
It's better for you to bring it up faster.
If you want me to leave your establishment, we have to figure out the ground rules.
This needs to be faster.
You walk into it all you can eat, like, what are the ground rules here?
How would I just sit in the kitchen, okay, guys?
It's the there's actually a couple of really good like lobster. There's a couple of really good lobster places in Markham that do like lobster 6 ways, like a 6-course lobster dinner. And like there's the giant sushi roll with like avocado and stuff, but there's a lobster tail inside instead of a shrimp. Oh, that's just good right there. That is a sumo-sized sushi roll. Have you ever seen one? Make big boy happy. Oh, yeah. No, I'm a big fan of Red Lobster. Not a huge fan. I've never really been super happy with the experience.
I'm not a seafood person, so Red Lobster's not my favorite either.
Yeah. No. So
like halibut and chips is about as fishy as Marty gets with the seafoods. So.
And a good piece of halibut and chips. It's a good time. It's a very good time.
All right, so Mark had some orgasmic dessert. What game are you playing? You said earlier you stayed up late playing a video game.
Well, yeah, I've been playing Days Gone. It's an older game, but I just got around to it, and
it's a zombie game.
It's a zombie survival. I would call it a survival game to an extent, I guess. Like you could drive around on a motorcycle to avoid like hordes, like hundreds of zombies at a time. Like, don't even try to fight them, zombies.
Yeah, I remember playing that a while ago.
Yeah. But you can run out of gas and stuff, and you're trekking through the woods in the middle of the night with zombies everywhere looking to eat you. Yeah, not as grindy. Actually, I haven't found it grindy, despite the fact every now and then you got to go trek for supplies and stuff to keep going. But I'm enjoying it. So
that's cool.
Nice.
What are you playing, Ahmed?
I just finished the Spider-Man Miles Morales game.
Okay.
It's pretty good. Really, really liked it. Near the end, I realized that I didn't have the high frame rate turned on.
You're like, this is the best looking game ever. It's so
I
smooth.
turned around, I'm like, really?
Oh, look at.
Yeah. I'm not a fan. It has the New Game Plus feature, so I don't know if I'm going to do that. I finished Elden Rings, and I did that, and I started the New Game Plus, and I didn't really care that much for it, because I'd already done everything. And then I did the same thing with Spider-Man, like, no, you know what? No, I'm not feeling it anymore. But there is a new Spider-Man coming out, which is co-op, which is Spider-Man and, like, Peter Parker and Miles Morales, it looks interesting. So, see how that goes, whenever that comes out.
I'm waiting for that company to come out with their Wolverine game. They put out the teaser, now I can't.
Oh, well, there's X-Men something, I don't remember, or Marvel.
No, this is a Wolverine game.
It's a Wolverine game?
By the people who did this, the Spider-Man game.
Really? Was he like in a bar or something? Is that what we're talking about? Yeah, I saw that. That was a while ago. I haven't seen anything else after it.
Yeah, there's been nothing. They're just teasing and it's not funny. Don't come out with teasers 2 years before you come out with the game.
Wolverine games were fun. Wolverine games were fun. I remember those.
They're trying to get money. The whole point of that is to get money. They don't have a thing yet. They're trying to get money to make a thing. And obviously it's working.
I'm just going to be that much more critical when the game comes out and there's bugs. I'm like, you've had 4 years to fix it, you bastard.
That's funny.
I had a conversation with a colleague from work who's like, I just want to go back to the days when games were fucking complete when they came out.
Yes, please and thank you. None of this. Well, when it's finally finished 6 months after we release it, I think everyone will be really happy.
Well,
I think you need to slap in the head.
I went through that this weekend. I'm like, I want to play a new game, and I had bought Crown of the Magister, Scholastic Crown of the Magister a while back, but I had to go and do a search. Is it actually the release? Because I'm not playing some dumpy game again. I tried. It ruined Baldur's Gate. Like I don't even know if I'll go and play Baldur's Gate 3. That experience is awful. Okay, so it's like 1 dot something. Great, so it's released, and then I loaded the game, made some characters, started playing, and realized that there's this whole elaborate crafting system that I didn't take the right skills for, and I'm like, okay, so I now have to go back and recreate my characters to get the skill points so I can try out the crafting system. So yeah, that might be a game that I play for the next little while. But yeah, I did that search. Basically, I searched, is the game complete?
Are you done?
Are you done?
Yeah.
And apparently they keep on adding content, and they keep on bumping up the level cap. I'm fine with that kind of progression, because that's really just adding content to the game itself, right? Like
you can create DLCs.
Yep.
It's a little bit dickish, like the fiasco with what is it? Apex. Not Apex 2 came out, not Apex, the other one.
No Man's Sky?
No, the one with the gorilla. The Blizzard. The Blizzard multiplayer shooter that is like Apex but Blizzard. It's got like, it's the Valorant. Anyways,
Fortnite?
No, the sequel to their game came out, and it's legitimately like what they did is they turned the day mode into night mode. Like they took the same maps and they switched the time of the day, and they added 2 new characters, and it's a new game now.
Oh, you guys remember Masquerade? The Vampire
Masquerade.
Overwatch 2. Thank you, Wither. So somebody here is hip with the kids.
Overwatch.
It's none of us.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Overwatch 2 just came out. The beta started, and they've just added a couple of characters and like removed the players. Like it's instead of 6v6, it's 5v5.
Yeah.
Yay!
But a cool one that came out recently was a free game to play, which is Masquerade, Vampire the Masquerade. But it's like a Call of Duty. You drop into an area in a city and you like find weapons and you have powers and whatever. I tried it, and deleted it after the first round.
I read the description and I actually asked Steam not to recommend this to me ever again because they have a button for that now.
No, I gave it a shot.
I was pleased with Celasta. It reminded me of Baldur's Gate. You're moving your guy around, but they basically allowed you to climb things, and the enemies were flying, and some of the enemies were crawling up walls or down walls to attack you, and it just seemed to be a neat evolution of turn-based with the little green circle around your dude. I'm like, I can have fun with this. This is pretty good. I then realized that spells like jump and feather fall might actually be useful in this game because there's enemies that push you off of cliffs. And... And then the reaction system is really strong. Like in 5th edition, watching it in video game mode is really good. It's like, oh, do you want to block? Do you want to cast a spell to cast your shield spell to block? Yeah, I want to do that. Do you want to block your friend who's getting attacked? Yeah. Yes. Use the power. So I'm pleased with what I've seen so far. Enough that I will go through the process of rebuilding my characters and more carefully picking my skills. Did we get through everyone? Adam, anything asked?
I've bought the largest pair of judo pants that they make, and I can't get them over my quads because judo guys don't apparently do a lot of squats. So I have got a gi that fits, like the top half fits.
Gis are massive. How do they not fit?
So this fits just fine. The pants don't go over my quads. They're the largest, like the one Canadian company that actually makes this stuff locally. It's the biggest one they make, and it's actually like on their size chart. It's the one that's off the end of the size chart by 2 sizes. And it's like the waist is more than big. It's got 8 extra inches of room in the waist, but my legs are really big. My quads are really big.
Well, there's your solution. You just show up to judo class in a pair of judo Daisy Dukes and say, hey, let's go. You've made me do this. I'm sorry.
Well, I wear my Lululemon spanky pants.
Right. Last game we talked about how kilts may not be a judo thing.
Kilts not judo thing. No.
Seriously?
Right. It's funny. Okay.
That's good stuff.
All right, let's do a quick recap what happened last game. Last game was called Ugly Duckling. The Steelrose Squad strikes the Greathammer Hall and confronts the Fire Oni named Kajimono and the dominated Greathammer clan. And I think we were kind of just leaving off as the fighting was subsiding.
Yes. So and to sort of like pick up on the current status of things. Borum Greathammer has been possessed by Los and has begun issuing commands. Zogel has been shooting at guards and trying not to accidentally kill himself. Mostly successfully. And
put the aiming thing in the pointy front and use your fire.
And Kajimono got his essence blasted across multiple planes by Mort, resulting in his death despite still having his regen going.
He's running in the wall.
Okay,
yes.
I've got a question about Kajimono's death.
Mm-hmm.
Did Dassod earn any mythic XP from this?
Daferil has not been used to do anything with this beast.
No, we said that this thing, the mythic stuff, is going to linger for a bit, or is it like...
Typically, we were saying there it's at least 1 round.
Okay, Dassod's going to, on his round, because this just happened, correct?
Yep.
Okay, he's going to... Hey, Captain, get over here quick!
Okay. Okay.
You're a fucking asshole if you can.
Given that we know it's 2 XP, we can't split that 3 ways. Chaga is going to go, keep them busy. Zogel, if you don't mind dispatching the dwarves in this room. And Chaga will teleport to where these folks are.
Okay, there's this dead goblin in the corner that has like a friendly face, but that's fine.
It's sort of like, well...
That one was not evil. Is the blessed crit didn't crit him.
Casualties of war, I suppose.
Might have been important.
What did Kajimono fight with?
In this fight, so there is a short sword at the floor. Wakazashi, for using those words.
Okay. Does Chaga know enough about hob culture, hanging out with Grackle, that this sword is meant for self-mutilation?
It's one of the things it could be used for.
Oh, can I borrow that for a moment? Oh, can Chaga sense Kajimono's power?
It is a very potent creature that is currently it's formed and is now sort of boiling away into ashes within his armor.
Okay. Chaga
Come on, come get this.
Yeah, Chaga will time what he's doing with Dassod. He will spend a mythic point to cast a disintegrate upon his body after Dassod, like seconds after Dassod puts his hands into him, because I don't think Chaga actually sees the crown of the doppelganger.
No, but everyone
he does this weird thing where he double punches.
He does one of those weird kung fu punch things.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, Chaga will just disintegrate the body.
Okay. Give me a... I need an attack roll from Chaga with your spell, just to make sure we don't clip, because his body is sort of disappearing. So we don't accidentally clip a piece of gear. Okay, we're fine. All right. I need the same thing from Dassod. To hit something that is essentially a proper essence.
He hits.
Okay.
40 almost.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, the two of you are involved in trying to collect up some of this essence as it's burning up. How are you trying to
split? Sounds cool with this.
Yeah, we'll split whatever it is.
Okay. As the ashes boil away, you can see this little aspect of a spirit pop up and swirl. Dee, sulfur looks a little perturbed momentarily. Sulfur looks
sulfur
gassy.
There?
Yeah, sulfur's downstairs,
Mm-hmm.
but he looks gassy or sick to his stomach.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Fire burns. He pukes up a little bit of bile.
Dee will have a look.
Okay. I ate something bad. Indigestion. It seems to be not like a. He's sickened for a few rounds.
Do we know what caused it?
Give me a heal check.
Yeah, Dee's good at this now.
What's wrong, Bob?
42.
42. It might be part of a a priestly connection. It's like a worry stress or it's emotional distress which is causing it.
From sulfur or
from sulfur? Yeah, from himself or from within him. It's not something outside acting on him.
Use your words. Is something bad gonna happen? Did something bad already happen?
Fire.
Oh god. Oh, by the gods, fire burns. Yep.
No, fire, stop.
Oh. Oh,
He sheds a tear.
Hey, did you guys kill the fire Oni?
Yeah, we're getting the shit out of him. Oh, wait, this is... Yeah, he's a Scottish.
It'll be okay, Sulfur. There's
This
better...
is where you say, he's delicious.
They're better... You're a better fire than the fire Oni. As some fires go out, others start. His fuel has been burned.
Eat his soul, Captain, hurry!
Sulfur... Well, there's a visibility purge running.
Yeah.
So Sulfur is going to grab Dee Dee by the shoulders and nod.
Okay. We can draw it out later. We'll do lots of drawings. We'll draw it out later. Now put me down. Yeah.
After Chaga revels in the power that is leached away from Kajimono, he will.
What is Los doing?
Well, more so, it's what is Zogel
What is
doing?
Zogel doing?
Zogel's still firing.
Okay, what is
Who's left?
What is Zogel's AC?
Zogel is like flying at the. He's going up, so they can't hit him. Hopefully.
What is Zogel's touch AC?
He's touche AC is. These bastards have guns.
Yes, they do.
Los is wandering around going, Barum, Barum, Barum.
Oh, no goal for Zogel, no.
Zogel, if this is the case, Zogel's going invisible.
Okay.
His touch AC is, oh, sorry.
Well, are you standing there? Like, how are you dealing with the guards? It's more story-wise.
Alright, as soon as he saw, like, these guys have guns, he's...
Yeah, you're flying
invisibility,
up, fire some arrows, they draw guns, they're shooting some guns at you.
Invisibility, and he flies up. Yeah, because this is not going to work. This is not going to work at all.
Okay, there's one, not a critical fumble. You get shot a couple of times for 21 damage as you get shot. They pull out the guns and shoot at you.
Okay, so do I get a round of healing?
You now heal, and like you turn invisible,
And
or you
21,
fight back, or...
So 32. Oh no, we'll go invisible.
Okay. Alright. So there still sounds of gunfire and this sort of thing, and on the other side, friends! Alright. Okay, Chaga. Reveling in power.
Okay, Chaga will ask Los, are the dwarves dead yet? No, I don't know what Zogel's doing. He's hiding.
Tell him.
Zogel, but when Zogel takes another round of healing, he'll unload on one of the dwarves and cast. So he'll fire and then cast invisibility again.
Oh no, he's doing it. I think he needed a breather. All right, let me know when he's done.
Okay.
So Zogel would fire 3 arrows.
Okay, are you firing at the wounded one or at a fresh one?
Well, there's guys that are. These guys are unconscious.
Are you shooting the unconscious dwarf?
No. Oh, the wounded one. I see the one. Yeah. We'll start with him, and then.
Okay, how much damage do you do with an arrow?
Zogel's damage is 37.
Okay.
Average.
Give me your 3 attack rolls.
Okay. First 2, they're flat-footed. 36, 24. He'd actually do another. He actually do 40 because sneak attack.
Okay. All right. So.
Well, his sneak attack is 2d6. He'd do 43 damage.
Okay. This one is unconscious and bleeding.
And then he has another attack before he goes invisible again.
Okay.
And the next time what he's going to do, he's going to do mirror image through his ninja skill.
They're going to shoot at you back with their ready actions.
Oh, they're ready.
Spent one round healing. One of them is shooting at... Oh, one of them having something fun happen.
Ah! I know how it feels.
Okay, there's one. He decided to take cover.
First time shooting a gun. Boom!
Is his rifle reliable?
His rifle is not reliable.
I don't know if it's an advanced rifle or if it's a musket?
It's a musket.
Okay, so that's bad news.
I think the musket just
blew up.
Well, it is broken.
I think it's broken. If you do it again, it explodes. So his musket's busted. Okay, and then the other one did shoot you for 12 damage.
Okay.
Those D10s are punishing.
Yep.
Okay.
12 damage.
All right. Now with your next round of this, you basically, if you do the same dance, you basically incapacitate the 2 guards.
Yeah, he does a mirror image through his ninja trick.
Okay.
So that'll save him a shot. Like getting shot from one of the attacks.
Chaga talks to Los. There's still dwarves awake in that room. Oh yeah, just the 2 aides. I want them all asleep in that room. Borum. I want privacy. It's what Borum's saying to Zogel, waving his blade around.
Okay, the aides are trying to run upstairs. Give me an initiative check between you and them. Are you going to block them in?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, give me a opposed initiative roll. Just give me your initiative versus theirs. They get a 14.
Oh,
okay, they're running upstairs.
I think they're faster than me. Yeah.
As they are coming out of shock from the. They're stop trying to protect Borum as he's now asked for privacy, and they are running away as the king has seemed to have gone mad.
They're gone.
They've run upstairs.
They've left.
Go get them.
Yeah, you'll follow them.
Okay. Borum's gonna sit back down as him and Chaga are chatting in the telepathic bond. Oh, I've got a special sword for you, Los.
All right.
it's a cult of wakizashi. I believe it is what warriors of honor use to eviscerate themselves when they've done bad things. Oh, I gotcha.
Oh no! All
right. We could talk to Borum in this. He's like a passenger in his own body right now.
It's not my fault.
Hey, dumbass, moron.
Huh? Spirit?
I'll let you go if you tell us where all the treasure is. Los is lying.
Spoken like a true.
Give me a bluff check.
31.
You have the treasures.
What do you mean?
Give me a sense motive.
Nah, he won. Sense motive for Los is +2.
Nope.
What can you tell us about the vault?
It leads down to where they craft and store artifacts of dwarves. You're not allowed down there.
Well, you're allowed down there, and Los will make a move a little bit.
Stop that. It's bad for my ankles.
Los will start hopping on one leg.
Oh.
Breaks immediately.
Los will start taking off the armor where his gut, like if there's any armor.
Yep. Yeah, he's got the front half of the breastplate tied on. The back half didn't fit. It was kind of strapped in there.
Okay, he'll splash some of the wine on his belly and just start rubbing it in so it's nice and slick.
What are you doing?
Just getting ready. Never done this before.
Wine doesn't go on the outside, it goes on the inside.
Oh, we'll fix that in a second.
Whoa.
Chaga will.
What? Come. Come, be reasonable. Be reasonable.
Chaga will grab the wakizashi and dimension door into this room.
Okay, it is effectively a like a longsword because as it's large.
He will put the sword down in front of Los so that it appears.
What's that? What's that for?
Honor, says Los, and there's this edge to his. Oh, yes. I'd rather not be in the room when you do this, but a small sacrifice of that sword. We already have his main weapon. This is in the telepathic bond. Do as you will.
I don't like sharp things.
Chaga will burn another dimension door to leave. Any final words, Borum? As Los gets Borum to pick up the blade and basically take it out of its sheath.
All right, give us a second here. You attempt to possess the body of the spell of the range. Occupy the thing. Telepathically communicate. As a standard action. Okay. He is going to attempt to get a charisma check to control, like he's going to try to exert his self over you as you, just in terms of...
Well, this is like a magic jar effect. He's just screwed, isn't he?
I think so, but this is one of those, like, most of the things you get a chance when, when it comes to
and that was the saving throw.
Well, if that's how we were working with this, then okay then.
What makes this dangerous for normal folk to cast, not as an 8th level spell, is that their body's left behind. But with Los, he doesn't have a body.
He doesn't have a body.
Yeah, I think Los is giving him a moment to talk before he commits...
He's trying to convince you not to.
Okay. Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't you? You failed this. You failed this dwarven place.
I would never do this.
I'll be right back.
Especially not with that.
Well, I'm sure it'll leave a lot of confusion.
It's not the dwarvish way.
Well,
nope, not the dwarvish way. Nope. No way this could be the dwarvish way.
Okay, well, Los will begin the arduous task of getting through that girth to commit seppuku.
Okay. Are you doing
a self coup de grace?
Yeah. You are helpless to yourself. You do need to make the fortitude save.
Okay, and then I think...
It would be a large longsword equivalent, so I don't know if you can use swashbuckler powers with it.
I keep my Wisdom, Charisma level, class, Bab, my base save bonuses, my alignment, and mental abilities.
Okay, his con is 20.
Okay. So, Los's base fortitude save.
It's not fantastic.
It looks like it's +4. So +9, and then if he has any resistance items on him.
Yes.
And you said this is like a long sword?
Yeah. It'd be a long sword with a -2 because it's the wrong size right now.
All right. What's his strength?
His strength is 16.
So this is 2d8 +6. What's the bonus on the sword?
It's a +1.
+2.
Backup weapon.
Yeah. Okay. It's specifically for this. Can I sneak attack myself?
Yep.
Okay. So the coup de grace damage is 36 damage.
Okay. He's got a 20 con and a +4 resistance item.
We'll take that item off.
+9 on top of my 4. So that's a +13. He fails the save.
Okay.
Oh, there's a lot to cut through.
Hold on there, buddy.
You're ejected from the body.
Okay.
It falls to the floor and bleeds. Make a note on Los's character sheet that he has performed one self-injury.
Yeah, okay. So this would be possession deaths.
Possession deaths, yes.
There we
this
go.
Is
1. I can see what you're doing. This is not a good thing that he did.
Exactly. Yeah. We'll just keep track of this.
Whoa! That was a thing. You Hob are pretty damn serious. is what anyone hears in the telepathic bond.
Absolutely.
Los comes popping out of the wall. It's done, Chaga. Oh, thank you, Los. Apologies for that gruesome thing. No. With possession, I can experience all sorts of deaths. Los seems weirdly excited about this.
After a little bit, there's some tapping from the stone wall.
Oh, yes. If we leave the body there with the sword inside... If we leave the sword inside, when the dwarves find it, they'll notice that it's the Oni's sword in the gut of the failed leader of Fort Krag. We had nothing to do with this.
Friend.
Oh yes, thank you, Gobodo, for holding on to Los's urn for us. Chaga will take it back.
Okay, Gobodo tried to give Chaga a hug.
Yeah, no, it was more like, and we take the urn. Chaga will wait for Mort and the others to come down. I guess he's saying in the telepathic bond, go ahead, dispatch any of the foes that are still awake and alive, gather their loot, and let's meet back down in this chamber.
What are you looting? Who are you looting?
Everyone and everything.
How are you getting Zogel back?
Why is Zogel?
Zogel is in the tower behind the wall of stone.
Yeah, Chaga's waiting for Mort to come back downstairs. That's how we're gonna get through that wall stone.
It's not worth a bunch of spells.
Yeah, Los will just basically guard Borum's body because we know.
What are Zogel and who is looting what? What is being looted?
York is looting the Onis that are downstairs. I don't have a guy upstairs, but Dassod and Capra are in the telepathic bond, so we could say,
it's very easy to loot Kajimono because he doesn't have a body.
Yeah, let's get Kajimono, the Oni brute, and this goblin.
That dude's dead.
Yeah, the goblin casualty, and then anything of value in these rooms, I guess, is going. And then
detect magic, baby.
All right, so it is 4 Oni brutes and 2 ogre guards. Okay. 4 by Oni brutes, 2 by ogre guards. Kajimono.
And then Pashand.
Okay. You've got arts from the Southern Tower, if you're taking that sort of thing.
Hey Zogel, let's grab some of the Greathammer stuff. Leave that sword in his gut though. That stays here.
Yeah, this was where
this
was where the question was more directed.
Understood. He'll start taking his. He'll cut the armor out, cut the straps for the armor, and just take them off like that. I think he's got a bag.
And this lady was some sort of spellcaster. Make sure we get her stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
Los will detect magic around the room to make sure we've got.
He'll change shape to a medium-sized creature if it's difficult for him to, undo straps or whatever. So he'll change shape appropriately so he doesn't tear fingers off, for example, when getting rings.
Alyssa's gear.
And I guess Borum's gear.
Borum's gear. Okay.
He'll see if the guards have anything. I wonder if he's got detect magic.
Yeah, Los will point out anything magical. I don't think we're stripping guards of their armor, but if there's anything portable that we can just quickly grab, we can do that.
They have magic weapons. They've got 2 magic weapons each. They've got a magic musket and a magic hammer.
How magical? Like minor?
Minor.
Maybe we should leave that to make it look like they fought.
All right.
Stealing their guns and hammers? I don't know.
Did Zogel kill the aides?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what about?
Are you killing the other? Are you killing the downed dwarves in this room?
Yeah. What about these dwarves?
Chaga, what about the other dwarves? I think the dwarves, when they arrive here to confront Greathammer, can deal with the others however they want. They really only saw an invisible ghost and an Oni attacking them.
Don't worry, Danny, they're having fun over there.
Yeah, are we done here or what?
I can get out of here, actually.
Dini's stabilizing dwarfs.
These giant bags are...
Zogel can cast gaseous form, and if there's any cracks in this wall here, you can see through.
Mort will make a crack. I don't know where Mark is, but... Right here? Okay. Turn. With his adamantine
also, with gaseous form, you could go out basically an arrow slit and make your way back in.
Yeah, I made my way back. Don't worry about it. Thanks.
All right.
I haven't done this in a while.
Mort goes back to picking his nose furiously.
You dirty bastard.
Something stuck up there.
It's called a brain, you idiot. Yes, there's a brain stuck up there.
How many rounds can I give? Can I give Zogel back like 50 hit points for now?
Yes. Yeah.
I think at this point we should start making our way back to the place where we know is safe, which is the
villa.
The villa, yeah.
Okay.
We'll shrink some of the big guys, and then we'll all subtract 3 dimension doors to get us basically close.
Give me a D4, Ahmed. 1 on a D4, and one of the of the dwarves that in this room, somebody wakes up.
Give you a D4. One of the dwarves in this room?
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. In this room. Okay. Why are you asking me? You know I roll 1s.
That's why I asked you explicitly. Okay.
3 dwarves. Oh, you son of a bitch!
It seems like it's nappy time in this hall. There's a couple that are making groany noises, but their eyes aren't fluttering. Form up your teleportation groups.
Yeah, we dimension door the hell out of there.
Well, yeah, I subtracted 3. So Los has got 1 group, Chaga's got 1 group, and
Dassod
Dini's got 1 group, which means that we can move 12 people.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
and this was
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You're
10,
dimension
11.
going out into the street, or are you trying to get all the way there?
Trying to get all the way there if we can.
Let's just see if that is a reasonable thing. It would be. Oh yes, no. You can dimension door. You can dimension door all the way back.
Okay.
So let me just grab the party.
Getting rid of your. All right, not do that. I was gonna get rid of your greater and Viz.
Okay, we're back on the Fort Krag interior.
Chaga will. We need to send a message to our allies. Chaga, instead of teleporting there and back, is going to use ascending.
No, absolutely. The rest of you get into your rope tricks.
Who are we talking to?
Yeah, we're going to let the our dwarven friends know that now is the time to visit the Greathammer Hall and to seize the reins of government.
Okay.
Sending is a... What is it? Why is that not on? Sending is a...
4th or 5th, depending on how you're casting it.
Fourth level cleric spell. That's why I couldn't find it. I'm like, why?
Priests are the sendy things, because wizards, it's a higher circle spell.
Okay. So, Chaga he's got one sending, so he's going to send it to his the preferred clan, and I don't remember this guy's name. I don't know if we got his name.
Herald of the Grey.
Is it Herald of the Grey?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, as in Herald. Okay.
As in the guy who talks of the Grey.
Yeah, it basically says Herald of the Grey, Borum Greathammer has been slain by his own hand or that of the Fire Oni. Now would be a good time to move upon Greathammer Bastion. The Fire Oni has been destroyed.
Understood. My son will make his way. The way he said son was weird.
That's fine.
Hey, Captain. I think it's a good idea if I'm around that area, just in case they need some moral support.
Well, yes, there's still this Medusa and
hell yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
And whatever chaos we've stirred up. I think now is the time for us to get some rest before we decide to go and investigate where the Wayfinders were lost.
What are the chances? Oh, sorry. What do you think the chances are that this Medusa thing can get to us inside of the rope tricks?
Well, she's a caster, so she could appear here, dispel a rope, we'd all come tumbling out, and we'd be in a fight. I think a rope trick is a safe place for all of us to be right now.
Right.
Let's divide divide into 2 rope tricks. We'll put some of the Gronks in 1 rope trick. And
Dassod's gonna cast 2 more rope tricks and leave them in different corners in the room.
Ue Didi.
Far enough that a greater, like a dispel magic area, won't get more than 1.
Mm-hmm. There she is. So many multiple personalities, or
yeah, wakes up a different person every day. I'm a bird.
I think Los and Grippa could guard outside. We'll get 2 rope tricks, and then whatever fake rope tricks we want. It sounds like Dassod was doing that.
Yeah, Dassod's doing that.
Where's
putting him out of range
where's
of
Dugan?
Where's Dugan? Yeah, we leave him. Hey guys, he's in a bag somewhere, passed out. Let's see.
I left him. It was me.
You left him behind. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dukes.
Oh, you bastards.
It's just like you to leave me alone there. But you can't count the fingers. Your fingers don't work. I'm trying to see you sometimes.
I'm getting rid of the greater invis halos.
Yeah, well, Los will hide the urn in the room, or he can just have it in his hands.
No, he could just leave it as one of the decorations in the room.
Right, but he could carry his own urn around. So, yeah, Grippa will be inside the urn. We're trying to keep low footprint at this point.
Okay. In your rope tricks, or is anybody outside the rope trick?
Los.
Okay. There is the sounds of violence in the night. There is definitely chaos in the streets at some level. There's definitely gunfire at a few different points. Give me a spellcraft check.
Oh, magic.
One second. I'll be right back.
8 natural 1.
Probably magic. Good bet that there was some sort of magic that went occurred within a few hundred feet of here.
Yep.
There was like this weird ripple, but maybe you wasn't very perceptive to it being like a ghost. You're not perceptive to a lot of things.
No, he'll look around the room. He'll spy in adjacent rooms and just basically keep an eye out.
Okay.
He relives in his head the seppuku that he committed, being inside of a body. It's been a long time since he had a body, and it's strangely enjoyed it.
Pain feels more painful than you remember.
Yep.
But it's also a feeling, and one of those hasn't been there in a long time. It's not just like getting hurt before was always like less like will or spirit, like it damages your consciousness or your stability. This was like visceral, like active. It created new thoughts.
Los in his own mind thinks that dwarf was a coward, and he agrees with Chaga on a certain level that he failed, but he didn't fail for the same reason that Chaga think he failed.
Okay.
And then he lost in combat, so Red God of War.
Yep. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Okay. Which rope trick is Grackle in?
The one with Chaga and Dassod.
Okay. Chaga and Dassod. Somebody is trying to scry.
Okay. Detect
Grackle
scrying is also...
tries to... The Grackle needs a will save.
Yep.
Detect scryings are still running, but yeah, somebody's... So... Oh, it's not here. Okay. Let's figure out the... we could do the detect scrying checks.
Sure. Oh yeah, there's still that stupid Nagaji out there.
Hey, Mark, we almost left Duke behind. We couldn't find him. He was so hard to see.
Okay, this is opposed caster level checks. Chaga got a 22.
Okay. You didn't beat it.
Uh-oh. But he knows there's a sensor.
He knows there's a sensor. All right. Let's check Grackle's will save.
I think we're on another plane, so this is harder.
It certainly is, and you certainly are. Although, last I checked, Grackle had a tiny, pathetic will save of +9. I think he's going to try to charm this.
Yeah, use his charm life.
Now, this person is trying to get him while he's sleeping. So, let's see. Does he have anything that shortens his rest period? Alright, do you have anything that shortens Grackle's sleep cycles?
Oh, why do you have a ring?
A ring would be the normal way to do it. Do you have one? I didn't think so. You have a Featherfall ring and a ring of protection +4.
No.
Okay. Alright, on a 1 on a D3, you're awake when he's trying to get this? Because I think you're going to sleep at a normal time. Okay, you are awake and polishing your sword. Give us a will save.
I'm awake and polishing my...
You're sharpening your blade. You're...
Oh, I
failed
my... I failed my save.
No. You get a save. If you were asleep, you don't get a save.
We were resting in the rope trick when this is going on.
No, but I have... You're talking about the curse, right?
No.
The earworm?
I'm talking about a scry. Somebody's trying to spy on you.
Oh, on Grackle. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Give us a will save against scrying.
Who's with Grackle?
Dassod and Chaga, so people know that the scrying is happening.
Yeah. A will save? I'll use my Charmed Life.
Okay.
There. That's where we are.
Fuck off. 36, not 20.
Okay.
Yourself right there.
Okay. Chaga, this person is being a bastard. You know that they were trying to catch you when you're sleeping to spy on you.
Ew. Ew. Like Chaga, like alarm clocked awake basically with the there was a scrying sensor and yeah, someone was trying to peek on us. Rope tricks are very... I'm not sure how they would track our rope trick.
Where is Greg? Oh, there he is. Sorry.
Well,
yeah, Dassod can also... don't we get a chance to see the...
So if you have a detect scrying up, you can make an opposed cash level check.
Yeah. Dassod's going to give a shot.
All right, go.
Okay, just opposed caster level.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. 13.
No, 12, because
Okay.
I haven't paid it off. 20. Can I surge?
You can surge.
24.
Okay, you don't see anything on the other side, but you do know you won.
Oh, whoever that bastard was is trying to take a look.
It's too early. I don't have my face on yet. Don't look. I got beard rings now. I gotta take them.
We should have put.
Try rolling over. You know, yanks.
Dee will go quickly check on the other rope trick. There's enough people that we can go across. She'll go check Phoebe also has a detect scrying up. That didn't go off at all?
Nope.
Okay, then she'll go flying back.
Nobody in the other group was scryed upon, just
someone was trying to find me.
Oh, it was you? Oh.
Does Grackle know? Like, do I know someone was trying to scry me or not?
Give me a spellcraft check.
Yeah.
Aeronok informs you that somebody tried to scry on you.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks, Aeronok.
Oh.
Someone was trying to scry upon me.
Well, you got lots of friends. Those bad goblins that we told to go out of the war that may have... I don't know how convincing you guys were, but it's war.
Mm.
If somebody told us to go away, we'd go away for a little while and come right back.
And then a bad thing would happen.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, dude,
what you probably do is go down into the room. If you go down into the room and hide, there's a private sanctum. They wouldn't be able to see you.
Yeah.
I can do that.
It could be coming from there. It could be the ghost lady, the ghost Medusa lady, or it could be the Nagaji caster who made the simulacra who we smashed into ice for margaritas.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Yes, are we... We're getting up now? I thought we had another hour or two.
No, we have a few hours, but, you know, we don't need to sleep that much.
What is it? John looks exhausted.
We have a really long list of people who might be trying to kill us, sir.
Yes, that's why we sleep in rope tricks or in our sanctuary. I thought we got past this already.
Oh, okay.
We took care of the fire Oni. Now we only have one Oni left.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, the earth one.
And we need to...
That rocky bastard.
We need to figure out how to stop this ghost lady.
Grackle will hide in the room, not in the rope trick.
Did you do the write-up for the legend lore on the Medusa ghost, Adam? Did you write that down somewhere, or...?
Oh shit. Give me a second. That was on my list of to-dos. I don't think I didn't write it out. No, I in my brain I'm like I did all my homework, and then I'm like actually nope, I didn't do that. The Medusa ghost, the short version of it, just for the recap for the stream. The Medusa ghost lady was basically a spy master for a previous dwarvish king. She cursed his family and is trapped in the Reliquary, which was brought with the dwarven peoples to Volcanica. The Reliquary is hidden in the hot volcano in the base of this mountain. And you know that she can only be destroyed by destroying all of the vessels with which all the people she's petrified. You know that she can turn into copies of them by making sort of rough sketches from stone and embodying them.
Yeah, all of her
ghost can't leave the Reliquary.
All of her petrified statues, basically.
All of her petrified statues from the ghost Medusa.
Yeah, turn. Yeah. Try to release them.
Yeah, we could go.
Or just toss them in the lava.
We could go to this reliquary, smash all the statues, only to find she's stooshed one away somewhere.
Right. So if we bring them back, then they might, be able to tell us if one of them's missing.
Interesting.
Know what to look for, maybe.
I might be able to scry upon those statues. My locate object might be able to ascertain petrified statue. At least we'll get rid of any of them that are in the city.
That's a really smart chaga.
Oh, magic. Magic is the inspiration for the solutions to many things.
Adam, the stealth check for Grackle sleeping outside.
Okay.
And the vault was in some sort of in-between space for a long period of time?
Yes. So the vault, the way to the vault or the reliquary is this, it's an extra-dimensional space that was actually the heart of the Dwarvish Kingdom of old. It's a extra-dimensional pocket space held within stone that was brought to this plane. brought to this planet.
And we get the sense that it was brought here recently, like
it was brought here as part of the creation of Cragfall. Was one of the reasons, like being able to suspend this place here was the reason why the city was founded here.
Okay.
Like the reason why the vault is what the vault is.
Well, we can confront the ghost, defeat her, smash all of her statues, look for any other remaining statues within Fort Krag in the surrounding area, and then hope she's destroyed.
Didn't you say something about they raise the Reliquary? Why don't we sink the Reliquary?
Well, yes, we could stick the Reliquary from whence it came.
Yep. Go back under the bed. We don't want to see you anymore.
So, it wouldn't be exterminate.
It's relocate. It's on the list.
Relocate is on the list. I see. Sort of a quarantine, but I suppose relocate.
Well, somebody else has to have an adventure sometime.
Yes. I suppose. Yeah, well, we'll go back to resting.
Okay. Shall I go?
Yes, Capra.
Can you tell me a story?
No.
Okay. Chaga?
What?
Can we have pancakes for breakfast?
If it makes you feel better, I could whip up some quick pancakes, yes.
Pancakes always make us feel better.
Hey, you Chaga.
Why do you feel bad, Capra?
Is it because you almost killed me with an arrow not so long ago? Because you should feel bad about that. That was awful.
Not this again.
There's probably a whole bunch of dwarves and a whole bunch of goblins killing each other outside right now.
Yes.
And then we're going to solve it by killing a whole bunch of somebody.
If it makes you feel better, some of us could go and help with the war effort outside if you want. Not all of us need to go and confront this ghost Medusa thing.
Not it.
No, you're coming to face the ghost Medusa thing.
Crap.
I'm thinking some of the folks in the other road trick could go help the dwarves.
Like York could probably help the dwarves.
Yes, York, Zogel, Mog, Fireburns, Gobodo, Phoebe. We'll go send them to help the dwarves of the war effort. Assuming they've gone to war. Who knows what's going on up there? Who knows indeed?
Maybe they're having a nice peaceful pancake breakfast right now.
Oh, I'm sure after Dassod's lies, propaganda, things are quite peaceful out there. Chagas is trying to get comfortable.
Yeah, you can be pretty sure about it's going to be a bloodbath outside.
Yeah, this is what the Imperium wanted, I suppose.
And what the Imperium wants, the Imperium gets.
Yeah, you bet your tushy. It's going to be pretty bad outside.
Not in the rope trick! We talked about this!
What are you talking about?
It's a scary voice. It reminds us of the bad days in Foundry.
Shit, did it happen again? Sorry, guys.
All those syndicate devil worshippers.
I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah. Hey, you feeling okay?
She whispers into Grackle's ear.
Grackle's ear?
Yeah.
Are you feeling okay?
The Grackle's sleeping in the room outside.
Oh, is he outside?
He's stealth. Yeah, he's stealth. He has a stealth of 50 something.
Oh, okay.
Where's Crackle?
He said he wanted to go to the mage's sanctum.
But I told him that the room outside's protected, so he'd be safe from scrying there. Kind of an idiot. I just told him to do it, and he believed it.
Okay.
Do not sneak up on me like this.
Just checking on your earworm.
That's not going to happen until the morning. Oh, the mythic point I spend.
I got an idea.
Oh,
I'm on the cusp of learning new spells, I think.
I think we're all almost 14th level.
Mm-hmm. But I really didn't want a spell that messes around with people's minds. But for you, I'd be willing to take it. But then I'd want a page of spell knowledge for the spell that I was gonna learn.
Do you need me to provide you with some gold?
It would cost about 8,000 gold pieces for me to craft a page of spell knowledge.
I will do what I can to save my soul.
Maybe 1,000 for me to retrain the spell.
Whatever the cost is, if you were to help me to protect my soul.
You gotta know the spell in order to write it into a page, and then you could change the spell.
I trust you, DT. If you tell me you need something, I will do it to help you. Help me.
If we have like 9 days, we could do that. But I can do the first thing first. I'll make it so that we can change your memories, and I'll live with that spell for a while. I guess maybe we'll find some use for it. Making people's bad memories go away? Is that a good thing? I don't know.
Unless they are what shaped them to become good people.
Yeah. Can't you make a bad guy forget he's bad?
Nature might be different. That good guy might find himself wanting to do something.
Why are you
evil.
bad?
Who's she?
No, she's hypothetical. No, she's hypothetically.
Oh, she's having a hypothetical conversation.
Huh. If there was one thing that made someone bad and they forgot it, then maybe they forget why they're bad.
I'm going to continue sleeping now, DT.
Do you remember why you wanted to become a swordsman?
It is what my family was good at.
Yeah, but was
followed in my family steps as honor.
I don't know, a 5 or 10 minute conversation you had with your dad or something like that, where you're like, "Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do."
No, DD, I do not remember any specific one.
Oh, okay.
Totally dork someone's build.
With this spell, could you make people forget they ever say owned things?
I don't know, it's very specific. You might be able to get them to forget when they bought it, but I remember what clothes I'm wearing, and, you know...
Okay, but still, if we went, say, to the market and...
Yeah, you can make them forget, like, 5 or 10 minutes. I can do that already with my arrows and with my pixie dust.
Why the fuck are we not running a scam and fountain? Fuck, Dee.
I don't know, because we're in the army. We got
conscripted. Money too.
We were voluntold by Nighthorn to come here and deal with the stupid war.
We're in a council now. Nighthorn can kiss my arse.
Well, we need a 4th.
If you two can just go to your stupid spell and speak there, that would be fantastic.
Oh, sorry, you're trying to get some rest? Okay.
She
puts his thumb up from his hiding spot and puts it back down.
Taps Grackle, goes back up to Capra.
Grackle's hiding under a couch sleeping.
Capra!
This is the gray smoke coming on from under the couch.
Important Fey business. We need to figure out who the 4th is. Or who it will be. Are we gonna vote on this?
Sounds like
one eye open.
He takes the ring off, like.
I mean, we've got several candidates. We've got Phoebe, who is a true Fae and an Otomi, and that would make 2 Otomis on the council. She's also a follower of the 1001 Fae gods, and she's the one that helped us begin this quest.
All right, those are positives. Sure.
We've got York. Well, technically not a Fae. There are centaurs that are part of Fae councils.
He's way too big and he doesn't fly. Fuck him.
He doesn't fly. but he walks on air with spells, and he's also a follower of the 1001 Vacants.
Mm-hmm.
And he's nice. For a centaur. And he likes Capra.
He does. It's important.
There's puppies who like Capra. Doesn't mean they're going to on the fucking council.
I'm just saying, these are the... Then we've got... Dassod. He's an honorary Fae, kind of like shapeshifter. He could turn into Fae, and he could fly.
She seems very unsure about Dassod.
Yeah,
there's a very cute bunny sitting next to her.
Dassod. Whose familiar is this?
She's now like flicking through alignments and can't see it probably, or what alignment are you?
What alignment is the bunny?
Last thing he was lawful good.
People got to stop
He's
bringing
a lawful good bunny.
Of significant aura.
Of significant aura.
People are gonna stop bringing their lunch in.
She notices that Dassod... So you just grew out of the bunny?
And he turns back to the bunny.
I didn't know he could do that.
I didn't know he could do that either.
Alright,
He's tricky enough to be Fae, but...
Chaga, if we eat Dassod by accident...
He hops around.
I'm sorry, Chaga cannot be reached right now. He's sleeping.
Okay.
No, you're not. I see your eyes open.
Dassod's a bunny.
I can hear you all chittering away in Sylvan.
Hey, you know what's a fun thing to do when he's sleeping, though? You get on his belly and you slap it hard enough and you can ride the wave right up to his nose.
Bunny's ears go.
I don't know if I can do that. You might notice.
There's a furry thing crawling up.
Chaga converts one of his first level spells into an inflict wounds spell and holds the charge. Go for it.
There's the smart buddy.
He waves it off.
Maybe we need to ask. We need to find somebody who Gwendwyn is worthy. You're worthy of Gwendwyn. Gwendwyn.
That's a good idea, but we might end up with some asshole that we don't like.
Yeah, we want someone a little more...
Who should we tell her our options?
I think we should make a decision between the three of us and then ask for forgiveness if she doesn't like it.
I agree with that. That's the way I do most things,
yeah. He's chaotic.
There's a really wide-eyed bunny just sitting there like...
Eyes got bigger.
Eyes got bigger somehow.
Okay, so why don't we do a test run of the voting?
Okay.
Let's all write down on a little piece of paper.
Okay.
Who we vote for.
Okay.
Or we can do it with coins. Yeah, let's do it with coins. Coins you can't write on, and we'll be able to tell Dugan's handwriting from cat.
So Dugan.
Wait. Which? I'm Autumn. Who's Winter again? Who's Winter?
I am.
Capper's like pointing.
You're Winter. Yeah. Okay. So you're.
It wasn't my choice, but it seems strangely appropriate.
Because everything dies in winter.
No. Everything dies in fall. Everything stays the same in winter.
Oh right, everything's dead in winter.
Everything's already dead. Yeah, it stays dead.
Right.
Dee does not look pleased. She does not have that look on her face as you're painting it that way.
Yeah. Okay. So we're looking. Yeah. Okay. For Phoebe, kind of fits the whole, vibrant life sort of thing. You can put that in either summer or springs or.
Okay, so I got 3 gold coins and 3 silver coins, 3 copper coins, and
Do you?
Yeah, right here.
You don't anymore.
That's... Alright, and we'll put them in my hat, and you just drop the coin in, and no funny stuff, Dugan.
Dassod's actually just going to sleep.
I would never.
Let's see if this is a thing. Okay, if we were to take the vote today, who would it be? Gold coin for Yatomi because she's a true fae. Silver coin for York, and a copper coin for
Fake fae.
for Bunnykins over there.
Dee Dee takes her 3 coins and she'll look at them and then she'll drop a coin into her hat.
Okay, oh fuck, which one was Phoebe again?
The gold coin.
Oh, okay. Then he acts like it's still a secret. And he drops a coin in.
Got kicked by a bunny.
Okay, Capra. Capra's going with the coins. Takes the hat.
Okay.
Puts coins in.
Only one.
I made my decision.
Okay, so all right, type out and we'll on 3, 2, 1 go. We'll type in chat what our fae vote for. So ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1 go.
Okay. Okay, that's interesting. We've got 1 for everyone, and then 3 for Phoebe. Okay, this seems...
I like Phoebe.
Yeah.
Bunny's thinking, I got a shot.
Okay. Until anyone wants to call a vote again, this is the way it'll be until we find the ring. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Shouldn't we have put 1 for Gerbo? It didn't seem very, useful.
No, he's a statue.
Huh.
Besides, he can't fly.
He failed.
Yeah.
If Chana gets to say people fail and replace them, then the fake council does.
Okay.
He can be an advisor, or,
Deep.
Paperweight.
Rabbits are supposed to talk.
Sorry, Dassod.
Yeah, besides, you're already king of the doppelgangers, so there could be a conflict of interest.
Right, I didn't really think you're taking me for serious.
The Imperium suffers no kings, says Chaga.
Oh, there are no kings here.
Oh, would you fuck off with the Imperium right now? Your fucking emperor's not here, is he?
I like to hear.
Fuck off! The Imperium fucks on.
like to hear you say that with a crown on your head, you bastard.
There is no crown on
you
your
can
head.
always take it off.
There's no crown on your head, you moron.
It's like he's thinking I'll poke him with it. Like, that's probably a bad idea.
He's still holding that inflict spell until he goes to sleep. It's still there.
Until he scratches himself or something. No, he'll flick it off. All right, that's a little bit of the.
Okay, give me the will save for Grackle.
Oh, are they trying to?
Earworm. His nightmare.
Oh, right. Sorry, so question. The mythic point I used to surge, was that from yesterday or from today's spool?
The first, which surge?
For the
That would have been that's yesterday's pool.
Yesterday.
The earworm. Cool. If you surge as part of the earworm, it's part of the next day.
Gotcha. Now it's just a regular spell to get rid of this.
Well, it's a very rare spell to get rid of this.
Is it a prepared spell?
Well, Phoebe's now preparing it because she's the only one.
So there's a couple of priests who can get rid of the alignment change.
Yeah.
The nightmares themselves, the night terrors, are like a modified memory, which is a bard only spell.
Right. No. I'm thinking about just
atonement,
the alignment issue.
We have 2 priests who can cast atonement on you.
Right. So I'm not going to surge because the mythic point's worth more.
Okay.
Especially where we're going. We're going to go fight that crazy Medusa ghost in a likely a dungeon. I'm guessing the Reliquary is a dungeon, so we've got a dungeon crawl ahead of us.
I'm using my Charmed Life.
Okay, you make it.
I surge anyways. Fuck it. All right. Adam left. His head's still there.
They're just blink. Did he blink out or did he shut off his camera?
Or his bladder needed to go. Here, manage the stream. I'm going to also take a.
Okay.
I will synchronize my bladder.
Okay, so for the coming Halloween, the kids have been watching a lot of Naruto. You know, the ninja cartoon thingy.
Okay, yes.
And they really enjoyed Elden Rings. So what I'm doing is I'm going to do a crossover between the two for their game. And I'm actually making them part of the game itself. So what I'm doing is I'm having one of the boys make a whole bunch of scrolls for like each village, and it's going to have like abilities. And when he's done it, he's going to be the merchant. But I'm going to tell him that day. And then the other one is actually it's going to be like weapons and food and potions. And I have like these little toys and stuff. So we're going to hide this everywhere in the house, and they have to find it, and whatever we bring back, he'll be able to make that from whatever menu he has, make that potion, and then we can use that in the game. And he's going to be that merchant, and he's going to find out the day of.
So are you making chicken nuggets? Is that what he's?
It's going to be like there's a plastic apple and a plastic pear. We'll give you like a potion of whatever he's put together, strength or healing, or and I'll be using stuff like that. Yeah, so it's going to be a Naruto Elden Ring mix. Kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't know. So here's the thing. The historical issues on the Fey councils are like the following season irritates the preceding season. Is a traditional sense. So spring is supposed to irritate winter. Summer irritates spring. Fall irritates summer.
Hey Kenny,
hey Kenny,
back.
Yep.
With vengeance.
All right. Okay, you're able to survive your nightmares. Chaga, nobody casts a nightmare on you this evening.
Wonderful.
And apparently they learn relatively quick when you dispel evil, even though you didn't prepare to dispel evil this evening. What is your plans for the morning?
Daily preps.
Okay. In your daily preps, there is hubbub and kerfuffle within the city. There is a note about treachery, and a discombobulated message between like the treachery of the goblins and the slaying of Borum, and then there's this other thing of Borum might have killed himself.
Oh no! How could it happen?
And then it was like the there's also this question of like who attacked the delegation, right? The Azure has disappeared, this sort of thing. Like the Azure is completely missing. They believe that the Azure has done something. Someone was saying it's absconded with the Azure.
Yep. Are they fighting the goblins outside?
There is fighting outside. There's currently an active siege going on outside.
All right, so I think the group is going to try to make contact with somebody in charge.
Sorry. Did we get a chance to look at the items? Are they useful enough that we should? I don't know. I know we shouldn't usually do this right now, but just wondering if there's something that be like someone needs to wear that.
The main items would be the Ashen Coven +5 Ghost Touch Large Tatamido. The Hammer of the Defender, which is a +5 defending warhammer. Dwarf Gird, a +5 glamored cushioned stone plate. With cushioned normally doesn't apply to metal or stone armors. This one it does. There's a Ring of Protection +5, and there's a Robes of Resistance +4. Those are the things that might be of interest to the party.
You just throw the ring on somebody and I'll call it a day.
Sorry, there's a ring?
+5.
There's a +5 Ring of Protection.
That came off of...
That came off of the... That's Borum. You might
Borum? All the defensive items, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Mort just got a +4. Like, we gave Mort a +4 one, right?
And I will...
I think so, yes.
I will drop the...
Los doesn't gain benefit from deflection because his charisma modifier is his deflection bonus. Chaga's rocking a +3 ring. So yeah, there's at least some...
Yeah. Grackle has a +4.
Okay. The other thing that's in there, I don't have it in the list yet, is there is a +6 Masterwork Kitchen.
Nice.
What?
For cooking. Look at the size of that guy. He loved to eat. I've got a question about the Fey Council rings. Are they legendary items or are they not? Okay. Are the Ring of Repose, is this a legendary item that requires the legendary power to upgrade, or are these just magic items that can be upgraded?
They are...
Because I think Dugan turned his into a legendary item.
So Dugan turned his into a legendary item that he could then do stuff with. Otherwise, they're just parts of an artifact that are just parts of an artifact.
So how do we get the Ring of Protection +3 better in those rings?
You would have to go to a crafter to craft them up. Forge ring.
A regular crafter could do that.
A regular crafter can craft up those sorts of power. Like any non-mythic type power you can do that with.
Okay, cool. Then DD doesn't want the +5 ring because we can... There is a way for us to make our other ones better. So why not give the +5 to Mort and hand me down Chaga to +4? Unless Grackle, what's your ring? You're at a +4.
Grackle's got a +4, yeah.
So flip a coin between Mort and Grackle, and Chaga will take the +4.
1d2 on a 1 you get it, on a 2 I get it. Sound good?
Okay. Yeah, sure. Go for it, man.
It's mine, apparently.
And Chaga will take the +4.
He's good. I think my AC's better than yours, anyways. So
yeah, once you've got all your stuff.
When I get all my magics and stuff going. Yeah.
Adjust Mort's AC.
It's really a Barkskin and a Haste. That's all the magic that he.
They're significant spells, though.
Yeah.
And then there's a +3 being tossed back, but I don't know. I'd have to look at the cohorts to see if.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, stream. I thought maybe something there might be really, really useful. +1 AC. Not bad. We'll do all the other stuff later, but it looks like we're gonna pull the magic off of it. You don't want to be carrying that stuff around.
Let's give the +3 to York. I've changed it on his sheet. I haven't changed his AC, Adam, if you could do that.
Okay. That's a good idea.
York came in late as a cohort and
is missing some of the stuff. Yeah. He also was originally like a bad guy or a question mark guy.
Alright, the Ring of Protection +2 is likely being sold. Yeah, Duckin's already got one. Like, we're down to fucking familiars. Yep. Okay, we're gonna leave, and we're gonna slowly try to find someone who's in charge of the war effort.
Okay.
I think we'll veil ourselves if somebody has a veil spell.
Yeah, Dassod can pop that off.
Okay.
All right.
What do you want?
Massive contingent of dwarves.
Right, it's just dwarves then?
Dwarves are fine. Same dwarf as last time. I rather enjoy being a dwarf.
Well, let's leave the humans as they are, because they can't really see in the dark, so it's weird for the dwarves to stumble around. So leave the ones who can't see as humans, and an owl or whatever the hell you want to be, Duke. And then we'll go from there.
As you're moving through the city, give me Los. I think give me a perception check for the party.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of us.
It's a big party.
I have to expand my window. So many.
Los notices. Does Los have knowledge of nature?
No.
No?
He's a city boy.
Alright. Los notices that the Greathammer Bastion seems to be surrounded by some people from the Grey, a man you don't recognize, a dwarf with no beard, as well as members of the Basalas, as they seem to be claiming or running Greathammer Bastion.
Good.
Yeah, you might have made the evil decision
when you look like dwarf Sith Lord.
Yeah.
I like psychic magic, but I lost all of my hair. Chaga also doesn't have much hair. I think we're gonna leave them. They've got a lot. It seems like they've got a lot of work to do. We're gonna go find some sort of military leader. I think we're gonna go moving towards the front first.
Okay. All right. Give me a diplomacy check.
Yeah, Dassod will lead this.
For gathering information.
Dassod will be leading this.
Yep.
Still scrolling. There we go. Diplomacy. Actually, I could use some help on this. It's not my best. 27. Any aids?
Chaga can aid, but he doesn't speak Dwarven, so I don't know how much aid.
Okay, no worries. 33.
33. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. On the interior, so there was basically fighting in the interior. Runesmith Alley has basically locked down. There's no business occurring. The Delver's Lodge and sort of the Foreign District is pretty much also in lockdown. On the interior space, you know that Tamara Greathammer is maintaining order in the interior. So they're the ones who are the righteous indignation that was spread through the administrators. Basically, the Galthanes have usurped interior control.
Right.
In the exterior, you know that Oriana of the Fist has basically taken leadership of the Dwarven military, particularly their externally facing military, and have basically repopulated their guards along the honor wall, as well as moved into a forward fortified kind of position. And the Hob troops are pushed back, but are sieging the place. So let me just grab the fog. Move the fog.
Captain, what do you really want to do? Do you want to start? Would you like to start with the siege, or split up and deal with the?
No, I think there are too many of us to go down into a confined space like like this Reliquary. I think York, Zogul, Mog, Sulfur, Gobado, and Phoebe are going to go help with the war efforts while we go and deal with the ghost.
Understood. All right, you lot, get your asses down there.
Well, we need to make contact.
All right.
We have to explain why a lizard man, an oni, a piece of poop, a mog, and a centaur all of a sudden show up on the front lines.
Let them know what side they're on. That's a pretty part. All right.
Let's go fight. That's right. Chuck is rubbing his temples.
Oh, Captain.
Friends, yay!
Captain.
Chaga, the pancakes this morning were really tasty.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, well, Captain. Oh, would you like to go with? The Imperium General has been informed of the situation here, and we have been sent in to provide some support.
You could actually be truthful with this person. You could just say, "Here's some support from the Wayfinders of the Imperial Foreign Legion."
All right.
Tell the truth.
I don't know why you'd want me to do that. It's been a long time.
Yeah, his lies sound more convincing than his truths, to be honest, at this point.
Well, we actually want some credit for what we've done here.
The general knows. So.
The general died.
Wrong general. All right. I'll bring this band over to the commander, and I'll return for us to teleport or what have you.
Okay, the gruff and on edge dwarves that are basically clogging up the entrances to this fortification. Don't like your lingering in sort of this sort of locale and are like questioning you and are kind of trying to direct you to like battlements and things. Like they're trying to point around to where you're supposed to be defending. So you take that wall, you over there, you join them.
Did Dassod already leave?
Oh, we're on here.
Or are we still right next to each other?
I moved us to the exterior.
Weird. Finds a map. I'll take the damage off of Mort's token because Mort isn't kicked the crap. Or maybe he hurt himself. I don't know.
No, I think he would have had that.
Okay. Okay. The dwarves are ordering you into like battle positions.
No.
They do refer to like Dverg as a lord. And they're still kind of ordering to battle positions, and they're basically treating him as like this is his troop.
Okay.
Shaka doesn't know what to say because he doesn't speak Dwarven.
Oh. Give me a sec. Let's see if Grackle doesn't fucking go on.
You're supposed to say something.
Oh, let's see if Aronok knows Dwarven.
Probably.
Yeah, he knows Dwarven. He translates to Grackle.
You need to work harder.
Dassod is right here, unless he went somewhere else.
Oh, he's right there? Okay. Bluff check, these guys are doing something more important for the support of the and the safety of the interior. Prove me I'm lying.
So you're basically stating that the northern group is too important to be lined up on a wall.
Yep.
Okay. Your bluff check is plus
something stupid. Give me a second. I'm getting to you. Get it to you. 41. Have these guys met me before?
We'll go with no.
57.
Okay. All right. Now the
Dassod's actually is flying like 10 feet off the ground while he's giving these commands.
There are cannons pointed at you, just nonchalantly pointed. All right.
Like, point those at the right enemies. We're allies, you fools.
And no one's supposed to be leaving. Not until we figure out who murdered Borum.
Right. You know the ones who are supposed to find out who murdered him? It's this crowd. So stop getting in our way, or I'll put you on the list. If that's what you're trying to do, you might be the one who've done it. You and your troop.
Intimidate. So you're not going to convince. You can't bluff them into thinking they did it.
Yeah, no.
That's not super reasonable. So,
maybe we did do it.
Maybe we did kill him.
35.
Bob, did you get drunk again last night?
35.
35? Come now. What are you flying around for? Drawing attention to yourself.
He lowers himself. This sometimes gets the point across that we're on the right side.
I don't recognize your face. Which of the families? Which of the clans?
We're from the north. We've heard about the problem you had. A Grimstone. If you haven't heard about it, that's unfortunate. But we're here for you. We're here to aid you.
Oh. There's one guy's like, I haven't heard of the Grimstones. Another guy, well, I heard of them. What's really failed his knowledge check.
It's a very old clan, comes from north of the original planet. Give him a nice little story.
Alright. If you kindly walk back into the hold until they figure out who's done killed whom and who's in charge, or get your asses on the line.
Alright, all of you come with me.
Chuck, I think it's going really well.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Although they seem kind of grumpy, but they're always grumpy.
I don't want to spend mythic points on this douche. No, the dwarves are not 20 feet tall. These are a troop. So there's
it's a small army.
50 of these guys?
30.
All right. Oh, frig! I'm clicking on Twitch, thinking it's the friggin' map. All right.
I've done that more than once.
I'm clicking like, why isn't it moving? All right. He points at. Come along with me. We'll go talk to the captain.
You want to speak with the captain?
Right.
All right. 2 feet on the ground, like Morden intended.
Yeah, he's on the ground. He's on the ground.
Okay, they are taking just you to go see the captain. Moving another troop in here to watch they're confused about what the fuck is supposed to be happening here. You are basically in a troop.
That's fine.
Keep your feet on the ground as the gods intended.
Chuck's just looking at Dassod go, where the fuck is he going?
Thumbs up, comes up. Don't worry about it.
Just walk. Just walk.
Yeah, he's walking. No, his thumb goes up, and he's walking.
All right. Okay, you're taken into the fist. Oriana is called over. It's it's a little bit busy. Not all the men go in there. This is like it's a troop.
Yeah.
Half in, half out. Hello. What seems to be the problem?
There is no problem, but you're your soldiers are they're a bit on edge, which I understand. Rockard, Grimstone, we're here. We're here to support you. I've brought some of companions from the Imperium Wayfinders.
Imperial.
Aye, he brings his palm out and shows the symbol. I've got a troop.
The guards who are with you look more grumpy than they were a few moments ago.
Very quickly, the word of the siege came out, so the general sent us over. They're very capable.
Will they follow orders?
I would let them continue to fight in a group. They're very familiar with each other's abilities, and if you direct them together, they'll be quite effective. I guarantee you that.
You said wayfinders, correct?
Aye.
All right. Are any of them easily confused as our enemies?
Well, all of them.
Aye. All of them.
Oh.
They are loyal.
Do they have similar marks?
Oh, I remember. I think they all do.
Pretty
Do
sure
they all have?
Gobodo and York might not yet.
And Phoebe, I don't believe, has one.
No.
No. Not all of them.
York was a prisoner when he was handed
Don't
over.
shoot the centaur in the walking tomb.
not all of them. Half of them have it. There's 6 in total.
Okay, she sends one of the Guardians of the Fist off. He comes back with some tabards, or effectively the pennies.
Yeah.
Of the Guardians of the Fist. They are orange and red in a checker pattern. Have them wear these. They will take orders from me directly.
Understood and appreciated. Thank you, Commander.
Do they speak common?
They understand. Yes, they understand and speak.
Okay, she nods to that. She gives you a stack of pennies.
All right. Now, if you'll allow the rest of us, we're going to try to do some aid as much as possible.
Where are you aiding what?
Right. We heard that the inside's a mess. We're not sure if this is true or not. But if there's anything that is not supposed to be there, anything evil.
It is not my place nor my position to discuss the affairs or comment on the affairs of what is happening inside.
You're not to interfere. But if something's there that's not supposed to be there, we'll let you know. We're experts at this kind of thing. Identifying the things that are not what they appear to be.
We are indebted to the Imperium, and we plan to uphold our debts. She says that in Imperial Common.
Golfin, protect us all.
Some of the dwarves obviously don't like this sort of talk, but you know, there's others that nod. It's kind of that apparently is a controversial statement amongst the dwarves here.
He'll say one of the religious sayings for Golfin. Like may our shields and back hold strong against the enemy's attacks, something like that.
Sometimes the best defense is a strong offense.
He smiles
Which
at that.
Which is not terribly a Golfanian thing, but it's not the least Golfanian thing.
He smiles at that, yeah.
Golfin did a lot of crusading. It's like the later chapters of the book.
Then you'll find my troop quite effective.
All right. If you are, I pray you find luck sorting out whatever troubles may or may not be happening in the interior.
I pray no dwarves have fallen prey to whatever it is inside.
Does Archibald, does the emissary doesn't appear to know you're here?
No. The effectiveness of how the emissary has behaved is not for me to comment on, and for the general's decisions, sometimes the military does not require, or it does not need the kind hand of the politics. There's no time for some of it.
If the honor wall falls, High Home will fall into siege.
We have guys here that can do ascending, right? From the six.
Both Phoebe and York can potentially send.
Right. If you need to send me a message, let the troop know, and they'll be able to cast the right magics to get to me.
Will your troops be loyal to me, or will they take orders from Archibald?
Oh, to you. We are here to defend the dwarven capital, or the capital, Kraghold. Who's the best to know how to defend it better? They're quite destructive, especially the fiery one.
All hail the Undying Emperor.
Right.
There's some more other dwarves.
What's her? Does she have any?
She's wearing heavy armor. She has a very large sword. She does have some holy symbols of different dwarven deities upon her.
Gulthane's one of them?
Pantheon priest. Gulthane is definitely one of them. So
okay.
is Moradin. So is Baron Truesilver.
Would you mind? It would be an honor if you'd let me speak to the troops very briefly.
Whose troops?
Yours. Nothing more than just to bolster them. The Imperium has learned.
I would politely decline any more chaos amongst my troops.
Right. Understand. Perhaps after you've seen the performance of your current troop. We should be back shortly. Shouldn't take too long.
We are under siege. Some fool kid started a fight last night.
It's always the young'uns.
Something about little boys with their toys always making messes.
Right. This guy's like 17 at this age. It's not very... Right. Well, if they survive and they'll learn on their older age. He salutes and heads back to the. Oh, there's a cab. Oh, there's a dragon. Oh, there's a Gulthane. He heads back. Right, you're now under the command of the You're under the direct command of the commander. Put these pins on, or whatever cloaks on.
Fire burns.
And she'll tell you where to burn them. All right.
Okay, so Chaga. Ooh, everything's arranged now. Can they drop the veil? Let's go up into a rope trick before we do that. Chaga's gonna cast a rope trick and get this group to go up into a rope trick, so Dassod can dismiss the veil.
Okay. Yep. Dassod, there's like, you hear the people who speak Dwarvish. There's some grumblings about wizards and mages and mine and all the bullshit. Just sometimes you need a cannon and an axe. That's all you need. Okay.
Commander, if you allow me, I'll remove their illusory magic to let them appear as they actually are.
Okay, what is Zogel appearing as?
Zogel? Well, he'll appear as Zogel, actually.
Okay.
Right. All right. So he'll prepare your soldiers. We don't want them to fire on them.